How do you learn to trust again when you've been hurt and experienced pain and betrayal? Fellows, this is not easy. This is something the Lord experienced, right? We know He experienced betrayal, rejection. But as a pastor, practically, what do you do when you've been wounded and hurt? And how do you trust again when your heart says, never do this again? Well, friend, you must learn to open yourself back up and trust again. Find a very helpful and honest counselor that you can be yourself around. You can open up about these pains. Do not hold hostage the new people who have not hurt you. Do not hold them hostage to what someone else has done to you. Our proclivity is, this type of person hurt me, so I'm not going to trust this type of person again. That's not fair to the new folks who haven't hurt you. What you don't transform, you will transfer. In other words, work through this pain so that you don't transfer this baggage to people who don't deserve it. That's holding them hostage to something that they have not done. They need to do this to you if they've been hurt by a pastor, right? You appreciate that. In the same way, these new parishioners that come into your church, come into your life, you must process this pain in light of the gospel, in light of what Christ has done and experienced Himself, with a good therapist and a good counselor, so that you can learn to trust again. Ultimately, your trust is not in people. Ultimately, it's an act of faith to trust those in front of you as you trust your Father in heaven, right? So continue pouring out yourself to others, trusting the Lord as you learn to trust again those who might hurt you. It's worth it, brothers. It keeps us human. Press on, my friend.